And she's also a mom to Scarlett, Huck, and George. Governor Sanders wants the best for her kids and all kids, and having great foster families, like those of you here tonight and those across our state, is certainly in the best interest of our state and its children. Please join me in welcoming to the stage America's youngest governor, our state's 47th governor, and the first female governor in Arkansas history, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Thank you so much. Adjust that one more time. Too many different heights here tonight. Adam, you win for being the tallest and maybe the best dressed too. I love the Razorback red. I wish I could pull something like that off. Thank you so much for letting me be here tonight, and thank you, Secretary Putnam, not only for the kind introduction, but more importantly for the amazing work that you and your entire team do at DHS. I often say that they have one of the toughest, but also one of the most rewarding jobs in all of state government, and we are unbelievably grateful for their willingness to commit their time and their service to the people of Arkansas, helping meet them at their greatest point of need. And of course, I want to say thank you to everybody in this room, the amazing families and advocates who have traveled all over the state to be here tonight and enjoy this ceremony. I love events like this one because we are gathered here for the simple reason of celebrating people who are willing to give so much of themselves to support our foster system out of the sheer goodness of their heart for no other reason than they want to help take care of the citizens of our state. Last year, Teresa and Michael Smithson won the Foster Parents of the Year award. In just 3 short years, they fostered over 30 kids. At one point, they had 9 children in their home all at once. They call their house organized chaos. I only have 3 kids, and I'd like to see how you can organize anything, even if it's chaos, with 9 kids. Just a few days ago, I saw our 2 boys, who are 8 and 9, out in the front yard of the governor's mansion. They had stripped down into their underwear, and they were swimming in the fountain. I looked at our youngest, George, and I was like, George, what in the world are you doing? He looked up at me and he goes, Mom, be cool. It's not like we're gonna drown or anything, it's very shallow. And I was thinking, George, the concern here isn't that the depth of the water, it's the fact that you were basically naked in the front yard of the governor's mansion. But I guess the only way you're gonna keep 9 kids in line is if you follow George's advice and you just keep it cool. But in all seriousness, fostering 9 kids, let alone 30 in just 3 years, makes you an absolute hero. And every single one of the families here tonight are made up of heroes. You could easily all be our Foster Parents of the Year because each of you are deserving of this honor. That's because we desperately need your help. There are around 4,100 children in Arkansas in foster care, but not nearly enough families to take them all in. Even our foster superheroes sometimes have to say no, and that's an absolute tragedy. And the burden shouldn't fall on just those of you here in this room. Many of these kids come from broken homes, and despite receiving so much love and care from so many wonderful foster families, they're still at a heightened risk of falling through the cracks. I've often said that Arkansas is the most pro-life state in the country, and my administration is fighting hard to make sure that that always remains a reality. But the pro-life agenda doesn't end when a child is born. Every part of my first 6 months in office has been tailored around making Arkansas the best place in the country for our kids to grow up. And that includes everything from investing in our schools to raising public safety to keeping kids safe online. But by improving the foster care system, we can help some of the most vulnerable young people in our entire state. That's why at the beginning of my term, I gathered foster care advocates. Many of those of you are here in this room tonight. And we signed an executive order to reform Arkansas's foster care system. We created a working group of foster parents and advocates to craft policies from the ground up. We're streamlining foster family licensing and processing, and working towards the goal of placing kids in homes in fewer than 2 months. And we're making the whole system more transparent. That includes community-specific information on Arkansas's foster care landscape and county-specific advocates to help foster families when they're struggling and at their most difficult moments. This is a first step, but it is a big one, but certainly not the last. I am committed to making our foster system the best in the country, because that's what our kids deserve. And I know we'll have to lean on great advocates like the individuals here in this room tonight to make sure that every child in Arkansas is safe and cared for. Every single child is a special gift from God, created uniquely for their own purpose, no matter where they come from. And we want to make sure every child in this state and in this country and around the world knows that, understands it, and feels the love and care that they deserve. I hope that you will continue to join me in the fight to make our dream a reality. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for the work that you do and the commitment that you have to the kids of Arkansas. And congratulations to all of you for being heroes that represent our state so well. Thank you, and God bless.